Then I get high. Whoa, whoa, then I get high. So, have y'all been keeping up with Afroman? Or have y'all been keeping up with Afroman's trial? And I'm about to tell you, so much has been going on with Afroman recently, and he has finally came out victorious after multiple years of being denigrated and having his home assaulted. He finally found his way back into the mainstream media where he belongs, because guess what? You cannot keep a star down. As of March 2026, the jury has cleared Afroman of defamation and privacy invasion claims brought by the Ohio Sheriff's Department. This lawsuit, okay, so much happened. But before we even get to that, let me explain who Afroman is. Afroman is an artist. He was one of the Afroman, artist, made the song Because I Got High, became an anthem. Everybody loves it. And then he shires up into he just soars into the pop culture. The world loves him. Great artist, tours, things of that nature. And the reason why all this happened is because of, all right. So, Afroman lived next to a police informant. He goes and calls Ohio Police Department. He's like, hey. Or Ohio Sheriff's Department's like, you know what? Hey. There's a lot of diddying that's going on to my left. You know that house next to me? Yeah. There is drugs. There is kids. There's trafficking. There's diddying right across the street from me. Please do something about it. And they're like, oh, fantastic. Thank you for informing us, informant. They pull up, they get their warrants, and they break through his private security gate. They go through, they wreck everything because they're trying to look for stuff. And they don't really find too much. A lot is going down. They're breaking a lot of things. A police officer stops by the fridge. He looks at something very delicate, something very delicious. He goes and sees, is that a lemon pound cake? I'm gonna need that. He's looking at it lovingly, lustfully. But beyond that, we'll get back over there. That's not that important right now. So it's traveling all around. They breaking stuff. They looking for things, and then they find out, damn, there's no basement here. Why is there's no basement? Well, that's no bueno. They look around some more. There's cameras. There's cameras everywhere. So they say, you know what? Let's go ahead and just cut these cameras. Yeah, that's enough of that. Let's just keep this on the down low. It's all ruined. Keep in mind, Afroman's family is there. Mother and I think sister, but beyond the point. There's some Afroman's family that's there while they're going through this whole raid. They leave. They disappear. Keep in mind, they also confiscate cash. They confiscate a load of cash. Couple bands, right? Nothing too crazy. They couple bands. They go off. They peel off. And under the pretense of, well, we cannot prove that this money is being taken legally, so Afroman's like, well, fine, okay, no worries. Oh, I'm forgetting a part. They call Afroman to get into this safe. They asked him, hey, we need your password to open it, or we're just gonna go ahead and just open it. We already have our warrant, so do what you must in this scenario. He's like, you know what, fine, please don't break nothing. Gives him the code. He opens it. There's nothing. No bueno. Fine. They peel off. And Afroman's, well, like, okay, fine, whatever. So he interacts with the police station, and he's like, so are y'all gonna, like, fix anything? Y'all gonna do anything to help me out? Like, gonna put anything back? Like, can you at least give me back the pound? You circular individual. Beyond the point. They're like, well, we legally don't have to help you out with anything, so bon voyage. That's all they call it. That's how they peel off. So it's like, fine, you got it. Don't even worry about it. So he's like, you know what? I'm not going to take this laying down. He starts dropping bangers. But even before we even get to there, he peels up to go and get the money that they took from him. And there's like $400 missing. This is like a very funny number to be like stolen from property. Because one of the things that you need to also notice, one of the things you need to know when it comes to police proceedings, a lot of times when it does come to cash specifically, some money might go missing here or there. They might end up selling your stuff too. So, wampa dumpa. That's all you got to go for. That's how it works. So he's walking around. He's like, all right, what can I do to get back this, at least enough money to go and fix all this stuff? He starts dropping. So he's like, what can I do to at least try and make some money back from this whole event? Because right now I'm only seeing this as a major headache that I want to move on from. What can I do? He looks around and he's like, you know what? They gonna hear about this. The world gonna hear about this. Drops the banger, start dropping song after song. He starts dropping banger after banger after banger, and he starts going viral everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. Everybody's seeing it, everybody's sharing it. And he's literally just begins to make some satirical music about the proceedings of this court. Now, he starts making satirical songs about what happened to his home and his family. And guess what? He has video proof too. It gets to the point where he starts making some claims. And some of these songs, he's talking about how he smashed this dude's wife. He's talking about how this guy is talking about how this guy's a drug addict. He starts talking about how this guy's doing this and with some proof, nothing too crazy, nothing too ridiculous. So it becomes this whole, it becomes this whole thing of undermining and making, poking some lights at the Ohio Sheriff's Department. And it becomes this thing where they really don't like being made fun of. So it's, so it escalates where they end up suing Afroman for defamation. And you might be thinking to yourself, how? This is impossible. They're claiming this was emotional distress. You were causing humiliation and using unauthorized use of, their likeness. And they go to court, and when I tell you, it proceeds to be some of the funniest things ever. Like, here's some clips. And it turns out you actually have to make not only a good case for why this is that and this is not this, but the lawyer starts hammering into them, asking them questions like, well, is everything you hear on the internet like real? Did this really give you distress? Are you like actually hurt from this? And then they tear him down. They tear down the deputies one by one. And I find it funny. I find it really funny how folks are able to throw a lawsuit as a way to try and get you to like just shut up and dribble, just get out the way, and makes it so that you are so overwhelmed by the lawsuits that you can't even defend yourself, because by the time that you're actually done fighting all of this, you could have lost the bread, you've lost time, and now the energy that has been sapped from you now has to be used as a way to at least do your best to now you have to do your best to not get painted out like the bad guy at the end of the day. But some way, somehow, they ask, hey, Afroman, go on that stage, right? Go do the chair, right? Go talk to the folks. And he kills it. Every single question, boom, perfect response. I'm just trying to work and get paid and do my civic duties and pay taxes. Boom. I'm just trying to be here for my family. Boom. Did I also tell you that? Guess what? They started it. They broke into my home of a fictitious rumor that they could not prove. First of all, how is this? How did you even get the warrant in the first place? Why am I even here? You know what? They should have just paid to fix my gate. But one of the funny things of the internet does not forget. It does not forget. And as much as you may try to dumb down this case or try and make it a thing of, because one of the things you start to notice, this seems like an over encroachment of the First Amendment right. That's really what it all boils down to, because the First Amendment right is definitely protecting your free speech to be able to say things that you may not like, but you might have to just eat it. If you want to say something back, go ahead and get inside that booth and drop a diss song and get out of my face. Because of the amount of times that you watching these folks try and act like they did not start this whole interaction. It's crazy. It's insane.